Yeah, sick. All right, Steven, buckle up. It's time to talk about your running, swimming, and whatever you're doing.
Biking.
Lynn.
Tell us about your bulge.
Pause.
I really hope that makes the clip.
You stuck that in right before that video.
There's no way that gets
It's
cut.
been recording the whole time. It'll be all right. So, Steven has officially quit everything in his life except for his lovely wife and the triathlon.
Yes.
So,
except I
tell
really
us-
didn't quit everything in my life. I still have
Yeah,
my
you-
job.
Yeah.
quit his job. He said, I'm going to buy a Live Strong bracelet and I'm going to go crazy. That's what he said.
Pretty much, yeah. It's the first
I don't
step
think Lance.
triathlon.
Lance Armstrong could do a triathlon.
He can do a third of one.
That is true.
Steven, tell us about your whole journey and how this like came to be and how you decided you wanted to do it.
Lost
So-
a bet.
It's a yeah, that's what it felt like after my first one. It's just something I kind of always wanted to do. Before I got into college, I was big into swimming because I was a lifeguard, and I guess you have to be good at swimming to save people in the pool. And I always did running, and when college happened, I was just kind of too much time. So now that I have adult money and less time than I did, I decided to take on the most daunting task I've ever tried, and that was doing a triathlon.
Like I said. Oh, yeah, that too.
So I swim about two to three times a week. I bike about 4 to 6 times a week and run about 5 times a week. Total
Where do you swim
hours.
at?
I swim at the wellness center because that's the only
What?
indoor pool.
That's right
And you do
beside
all
me.
And you do all that for fun?
I do all that for fun. Yep. I completed my first race a couple weekends ago. My on-track time was for an hour and 20 minutes, and I finished an hour and 20 minutes and 33 seconds. So,
Boo.
Man,
You missed
missed
the
about
cut.
30 seconds. That's not even worth it.
I really should have quit after that, really.
I would have folded like a cardboard box after like 3 minutes in. So
My
So-
goal is to do an Ironman by the end of next year. So,
Okay, that's what I was about to ask. Like, what's next for Steven?
yeah,
It's
that's my
Ironman.
goal. Ironman, probably Chattanooga in September next year. I'm going to do Chattanooga 70.3 in May next year. So that's a half Ironman, and then do the full Ironman at Chattanooga as well.
Nice.
it's a full 140.6.
Full 140.6, 2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike, and 26.2 mile run.
How many total
you-
miles is that?
It's 140.6. So we just established that.
All right. Not a numbers guy. How far is that? How?
It's
It's
140
miles.
miles.
No, Sherlock. What is 140 miles away? Knoxville, 89 miles.
Yeah, the biking alone is 112 miles. So if I biked from my house in Johnson City to my parents' house outside of Knoxville, I still would have another 40 miles to go.
Crossville is 150. Dude, Crossville is 150 miles away.
Yeah, so that would be the total distance of the triathlon, of the Ironman.
Steven, why
A
do
little
you do
bit,
this
a
to
little
yourself,
Hey,
man?
Screw that, bro.
You
I have a hard
That's
enough
awesome,
time
though.
going from the
It's-
couch in the living room to here.
Yeah.
You could
I'd be
do-
willing to walk to the parking lot at work.
I
you
can
could do
all
here at
that
Pigeon
swimming,
Forge and
running.
back.
I do all the
that's-
swimming, running, and biking, and the 2 flights of stairs I have in my house. I still get winded at the top of it.
Yeah.
And, okay, so you did it in an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah,
That
the one I did was a sprint
triathlon.
It was a
Okay.
sprint, so it was shorter than that, way shorter.
How long will that 140-mile deal take?
Predicted time that I have right now is about 13 hours.
That's awful.
Yeah, and the cutoff time Like, so each section has a cutoff time. So if you swim like over 2 hours, they take you out of the water and say, thanks, you're not going to finish. So the cutoff time is 17 hours. So I'll be well within the cutoff time.
Dude, I can't even fathom that. Like
12 hours. I work 10 hours today and I wanted to die.
Yeah. And I sit at a desk all day.
It's quite a bit. It's a daunting task, but I really do enjoy it. And I told Megan that my ADHD kicks in when I do training. So that's why I picked triathlon instead of weightlifting, because I tried to do that and I get so bored with it so quick. But with triathlon, I've got swimming, biking, and running. So if I don't feel like swimming today, I'll run. If I don't feel like biking, I'll swim, and vice versa.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know you talked about the you still get winded at the top of the stairs, but ultimately, do you feel yourself like in way better condition than you've ever been in your entire life?
Yeah, I do. I feel like I'm able to. I feel like my stamina is definitely increased. My speed is increased, like even with running and biking. I couldn't even bike but 30 minutes when I started. And now I'm averaging about 2 hours. So
Dang.
Jesus. So
I don't know why I was expecting you to say like 6.5 hours. Like I was
that would
expecting
be for a half. So my prediction time for a half is about 6 hours.
On a bike?
No, for the half.
Oh, the full thing.
That's a drive to Nashville.
Yeah,
you could drive to Nashville. So like, I've seen you like post stuff. Have you picked up? Like I don't know. Like if you just did this to do it, just to like try and get some free stuff out of it. But like, have you picked up any sort of like brand deals or anything through this?
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get there.
I'm trying to. It's like anything, it's a lot of work, and there's a lot of pros out there already. So, but I mostly did the posting so I can keep myself accountable, because if I'm not going to post it, I have more of a reason to say, well, I'm going to skip out today. But now that I'm like, I've got people that are like Avery Peters from Hans Bennett. Me and him have actually been talking for about 2 months now because of me posting, because he does this too on the side of whatever he does. And like, I've met a lot of people have messaged me and they're like, love your story, following along. So I just post the stuff I use in hopes that maybe one day they'll say, hey, do you want us to give you free stuff? Yeah, I do.
Like a free bike.
Yeah, free bike. Nice.
Hey, if you want to, you can be the first independent sponsored athlete. Congratulations.
Hey, that would be fun.
We can put Chip on a bike and send you a shirt.
We can put them on your swimming flippers if you wear those.
On your flippers.
Don't wear flippers.
Okay. This is kind of a joke, but also a serious question. Are you going to be one of those dudes that puts the decimal stickers on the back of your car?
No.
You got a big window on the back of that Prius. You can fill that thing up.
Stickers on the back of cars. I just don't like that look. So no.
Like anytime I see somebody with a 13.1 or a 26.2 sticker, it just makes me want to sideswipe them. And I don't know what it is. Like they're much more athletic than I am, and I may just be jealous, but just make
I think it's just because they wear like chacos and zip off shorts.
Zip off.
Like that.
I do not.
I think you're getting,
for the record.
I think you're getting the granola crowd. You're getting the granola crowd confused with the have never eaten a carb crowd.
And I will say,
carb, it's 2004.
You want to punch me in the face?
Here we go. You like that?
Sorry,
you struck the one they called Derek.
No, I was just saying, like, this, like, Megan's joined me along on some stuff too. She's taken up running, so we actually have signed up for our first half marathon at the end of October, and she's going to do it too. So she's really excited. And
I will stand on the sidelines and support the heck out of you.
Well,
are we going to run the?
Come to Disney, feel free to. It's one of the.
If you say anything about the turkey trot,
no, Adam's going to say the Crazy Eights. And I've
Yeah.
wanted to run the Crazy
No,
Eights
no.
for like 10 years.
I'm doing the Crazy Eights too. So
Steve and I talked about running the Crazy Eights back when I was active at the beginning of the year, and then found out I had a child growing on me.
Dog.
So
wait,
I'm planning.
is there a reverse
planning
button to go back?
I'm planning to get back into it after. So that's why I was asking our good friend Scuba if he was running the Crazy
Squabba.
Eights.
Yes, I'm still going to do Crazy Eights. So
Roll Tribe.
I guess.
Gonna get beat by like a Nigerian guy.
I mean, that's not the point of running races.
I'm not there to win. I'm just there to complete the race.
He's just there for the fellowship.
That's
We
it.
all just
There-
love the heck out of you.
I'm there to get
There's a
the
bunch of guys that just love the heck
Yep.
out of it.
I'm there to get the shirt and post the pic on Instagram and tag
Zach,
J.
yep.
Fred Johnson
Check
Stadium.
out Knoxville and get your infamous Airbnb. My next triathlon's in August.
Hey,
before
listen,
the Crazy Eights.
I'll put you on. I'll send you the link. He's the only person that's ever reviewed me for staying in an Airbnb, so I think we're on good terms.
Did he give you a good review?
Yeah, I got a 5-star thumbs up.
Were you there by
Wow.
yourself, or did they live like below you or anything like that one we stayed in?
It was in the roof of his garage, so like
That's
they had
kinda
a
sick.
detached garage, and it was like the entire second half of the garage was a finished 1-bedroom apartment. We were flipping through the book of people that have stayed there. Adam said there was a girl that stayed there for like 2 months from like
With her
Korea,
whole
was it?
family, a family of
Yeah.
4, stayed in a 1-bedroom
Shoo.
for 2 months.
Yeah,
They were from like South Korea?
yeah, Korea.
Oh yeah, that was probably a mansion to them then.
Toast,
Jeez.
Crazy.
dude. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm just calling a spade, man.
We're not in the group chat, brother.
Balls and strikes.
On that note,
Okay,
I
well
think we can-
that's gonna wrap that one up. Yeah.